Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. d4 immediately attacks the e5 pawn and allows the dark-squared bishop to develop. E takes d4 captures the d4 pawn. If white recaptures this pawn with the queen, black will attack the queen with knight c6. Queen takes d4 captures the pawn on d4 and places the queen in the center of the board where it controls many important squares. Knight c6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the queen on d4. Queen e3 retreats the attacked queen to a square where it supports the e4 pawn but blocks the dark-squared bishop. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the e4 pawn. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center, protects the e4 pawn, and controls d5. They missed a chance to pin a knight to the king. You missed an opportunity to develop a bishop off its starting square. Moving the same piece twice in the opening isn't good for their development. They had an opportunity to punish your inaccurate play, but didn't catch it. You are threatening to tactically win a rook. They exchange pieces of equal value. You missed an opportunity to prevent castling, defending their hanging pawn. Opposite castling can lead to sharp games, placing the rook in an open file. You had a better option, but this is not bad. I like their choice. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. This is a fair trade. You trade off equal material. Their move worsens their pawn structure, creating weak, isolated pawns. The capture was finally made. They overlooked an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a queen. You get a chance to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a rook. Pawns are there to cover your castled king. Think twice before moving them. They missed a chance to prepare a bishop for development. You found a safer square for your queen. You are now able to eventually win a rook. There is no stopping you from winning a rook with the right follow-up. Decent move, but they had a better one. You kicked your opponent's piece from that square. This move puts their rook on a safer square. Your opponent will lose material if you find the right moves. That's playable. This move wins a rook. This move forces your queen to retreat, giving your opponent extra tempo. This is the way to win a pawn. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You want a pawn for free. This move is dropping a rook, though it doesn't change their losing position. Nice fork, you'll be winning a rook. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. That rook was yours for the taking. They attacked your queen, gaining time as it must move away. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. Yes, this is the way. They kick your queen with a pawn, forcing it to move or be captured. You defended a queen by pinning one of its attackers. They played one of the best moves here. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Takes back. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They've improved the positioning of their piece. You continue the checkmate attack. You captured a free queen. This move puts their pawn on a safer square. Congrats on your win.